Hello and welcome back to another episode of Main Event Wrestling, and this is The Simpsons Wrestling. It's not really much of a wrestling game though, it's more of a button mashing mess, generally considered one of the worst quote unquote wrestling games of all time. It's not even wrestling, they don't even do like a hookup or even a suplex or anything like that. I mean, I'm not even taking this seriously. I'm just going to play and I'm just going to, just talk over it and just see how far I can get or tolerate or what. So without further ado, let's get into it. So at the moment, you can only really get 8 wrestlers on it, and that's Barney, Krusty, Apu, Willie, Homer, Lisa, Marge, and Bart. 4 are unlockable. I don't know who they are. To be quite frank, I don't really care. But yeah, we're going to do the new Challenger circuit as Homer. And just look at that. And that literally looks like someone copied it on Microsoft Paint. Like, not even the updated versions that we got on, like, modern laptops, PCs, whatever. But, like, Windows 95. It's bloody awful. But yeah, we're going to get into the first match. Come on, let's do this.
Versus Barney Gumble.
Listen, you big tub of lard, I'm gonna melt you down and fry potatoes in your brains. There's not enough beer in this town for the both of us. You must die.
Wow. Not gonna lie, that was actually a pretty fast taunt there from Homer, and Barney's response, very Barney. But yeah, I mean, look at this. This actually is terrible at the moment. Hold on. If you can just get into a good rhythm at the moment as Homer, all I'm doing is just hitting the square button. You can do other things, like if you hit square, for example, you've got the big hit. Yeah, there's several little things that you can get as well, like these speech bubbles pop up, and it spells out the word taunt. You then hit the taunt, it gives you invulnerability. For example, there's that, which doesn't, it gives you a moment of vulnerability. Hit square, triangle, allows you to hit some kind of like attack. So it's got his bowling balls. I think if you were to do it as Barney, he does his infamous belch, his massive burp or anything like that. And some of the other characters as well. I think I saw that. And look at this pin. How is that? There we go. And for whatever reason, in this wrestling game, it's multiple rounds. Oh, for the love of God. Need to watch out for those belches. So, who actually still likes The Simpsons? So, I've been watching The Simpsons pretty much since the early 90s, kind of. Stop burping in my general direction, you disgusting. Even though I actually really like Barney. He's had some great moments here. It's like, obviously one I watched recently, it's the whole softball team episode, and when he's arguing the toss with one of the baseball players about who was Britain's greatest prime minister, and he says it's Lord Palmerston, and the other guy is like the elder and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, you're all well and good, but I know a lot of people would, you know what, actually, I'm not even going to give my opinion regarding it, because, everybody's going to have their opinion, they're all going to say whatever, but 1, 2, 3. What I'll say may anger people, so you know what, I'm going to keep this to myself. Do I want to save the game? No, not really. And next match is up against Willie.
Versus Groundskeeper Willie.
There isn't room enough in this ring for the two of us, loser. No one dangles with Willie and lives to tell the tale.
Willie looks like he's going to be taking it hardcore straight away. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of like old school Simpsons. Like I'm talking like first 10 seasons because that is where I always think The Simpsons was at its best. I mean, if there was any other time as well that The Simpsons needed to kind of like come to an end, energy use, nice. In my opinion, it should have been after the movie back in 2007 or 2008, whatever year it was that it came out. Because like the first 10 years was at its peak. It literally set the stage for future adult cartoons to come out years later. You know, like Family Guy modelled itself on it, and several other series have gone ahead and like, you know, used the same opinion there. Could have, you know, used a similar formula and stuff. Ooh, close. But yeah, like a lot of other series have gone and used a similar formula. So there we go, 1, 2, 3. So it already had its place in history, but the thing is like the comedy in it was just absolutely fantastic. It was just hilarious. Like I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching them back, and I still laugh at them. I think it's great. The Simpsons then, I feel, like after the sheer popularity of Family Guy came out, like in my opinion it tried too hard to become, you know, tried too hard to keep up with Family Guy. It didn't stick to what brought it to the dance, so to speak, you know, and it's just like, alright, I didn't want The Simpsons to become Family Guy 2.0, you know. With what I've been saying, it really should have been like Family Guy. Yeah. You know, it should have been Family Guy looking to be Simpsons 2.0, but Family Guy ended up finding its own voice in its own way. You know, which is what you're supposed to do. Ooh, so close. You know, you're supposed to find your own voice. South Park had its own voice from the word go. Futurama had its own voice from the word go. There we go. Willie's done and dusted.
I am the champion.
Who's next? Bart, Homer, and Bart.
Versus Bart Simpson.
You couldn't scare me on the scariest day of your life if you had an electrified scaring machine.
Let the games begin.
But yeah, like, what was I saying? Like, yeah, it should never have, like I said, Family Guy ended up finding its own little voice and things like that, so The Simpsons should never have had to have played catch-up. It's a fact of life, you know? But the first 10 seasons, in my opinion, were absolutely hilarious. I still love them, you know? And, yeah, I've been watching a lot of them back, but yeah, I believe that Simpsons should have come to an end after the movie, because they've been talking about doing a movie since, you know, The Simpsons was at its height back in 1992. So it would have been best to conclude the entire series at the end, because after the movie, purely because it finally set out and did what it was going to do. Alright boy, come on. It's bouncing off the ropes now. Okay, I'm getting bored. But yeah, it set out what it intended to do. Go out, get your movie out, make a load of money out of it, which is what it did. And it should have, you know, cut it short then. Should have brought it to an end. Because then, what? Because then what has The Simpsons got left to, you know, achieve after that? Nothing. It's got nothing left to achieve. And plus then, you know, certain characters would still be in it, certain voice actors, because as well, you got to remember, Simpsons has been going on now for like 30... When was the first season come out? 1989, so at this point we're talking, like, it's been on our screens for 35 years, you know. It's got to come to an end at some point, you know, because eventually voice actors and actresses, they're all going to, it's going to come to an end, you know. Their lives will sadly come to an end, at which point what are they going to do after? What if Dan Castellaneta, who voices Homer, passes away unexpectedly? You know, what if he passes away unexpectedly? Then what are you going to do about Homer? You know, are you going to replace him, or are you going to kill the series? Oh, father-daughter time.
Versus Lisa Simpson.
I'll teach you to interrupt me while I'm watching a food channel.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone that I whipped your butt. But with all these people here, I won't need to.
Oh god, not the saxophone.
You little...
But yeah, generally speaking, I think The Simpsons should have called it time at the conclusion of the movie. But we can continue talking about, like, The Simpsons, its rise in popularity and everything like that, you know. First Simpsons game that I remember playing was, what was it? Bart vs. the Space Mutants back on NES. Now, I want to get into that one, but I'm going to be doing, like, a couple of those first, because I want it and everything like that. So I'll get round to Bart vs. Space Mutants. Come on, Homer, slap it down. What the hell? But yeah, so this is actually the first Simpsons game that I've played on the channel so far. And what one to start off with? Like, there's one I've got planned for movie and TV games later down the line. So, oh yeah. So, there was get that. Might as well get the food. Yeah, you can get, like, obviously you got a life near down at the bottom. You can, like, re-heal yourself, and then the invulnerability, because why not? Like, literally, I'm just smashing the square button. This game looks like crap. And the funny thing is, there's a cheat code or something like that. There's unlockable where you can take off the outline of the characters, and it actually makes it look better. And that's the thing. This at the moment looks like crap. Like, someone decided to, like I said, just do this on the Windows 95 version of Paint, and just thought, yeah, okay, let's put this on. It's like, again, you look at the bottom left and right corners of the faces of Lisa and Homer, and it just looks bloody terrible. And for a wrestling game, well, Lisa was facing up, but you can pin when they're face down. That's just weird. Right, what was this, match 4? Ooh, okay. Domestic violence incoming.
Versus Marge Simpson.
Remember, Marge, winning isn't everything, so please let me win this time.
Homer, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I will be hurting everything else.
This is actually how I picture any kind of physical fight between Homer and Marge actually go down. Maggie just holding on. Trying to, like, slow me down. He's now got some super speed. But yeah, there's... Okay, I don't get why I wasn't doing anything. But yeah, there's a code where you can get rid of the outlines, and like I said, it actually makes it look good. It does a pretty good job. Vulnerability. But yeah, it actually makes it look a lot better than what it actually is. Come on, home, get up. Wrong button. There we go. They're just play fight. They really are. They fight and argue all the time, and then they get back together and stuff. You know, it's just a play fight. You get the same sound effects over and over again. Gets a bit tiresome. It's not. There's nothing that I can say that is positive about this game. It looks bad. I mean, it's great that they've done all of the Simpsons like voices right, and it looks good on that front. But everything else, oh bloody hell! Calm down, Marge. It's supposed to be play fine. You know, and the Simpsons voice actors and what have you to, you know, do this and everything, but it's literally just no good, and I'm just going to keep on going to the end. Bumblebee, man. He was a selectable character.
Versus the Bumblebee Man.
I'm gonna crush you with my patented supersonic lard bomb.
Mira, Homer, todavía tienes tiempo para salirte de esto.
Oh, and he's brought his little chihuahua with him.
You little... You little... You little...
You know, and that's a little fuck that he's got the little pooch, and the pooch is able to do damage. Oh, damn. Come on. So, you know, nothing wrong with a quick snack mid-fight. Bumblebee man's actually given me a fight. Get off. There's also another thing you can do, and it's really quite annoying, is that if your opponent can jump high in the air, and they can actually continuously jump in the air and just land on your head and take your health away. It's like I saw Bart do it a couple of times. So, oh, he got healed. And it kind of annoyed me a little bit. I tested this game a while back, and I just remembered Bart doing that, and I was like, you little fucking creep. Right, get up on me. Not today, baby. Like I said, Bumblebee man's actually giving me a fight. Come here. Let's slap those wings off him. Get up, Homer. Not pinning me today. Alright, now he's got this little super speed guy going. Knock his ass. Oh, no, he's... Come on. Ooh. Lost our first round. And went on for a while. I blame the pitch. Because Bumblebee Man doesn't have to be anywhere near you, and the little chihuahua can come at you and gnaw at your ankle. He got that. Son of a bitch. Put me at a disadvantage. But if I lose, I lose. It's not exactly going to be the end of my life. Oh no, I lost a match in Simpsons Wrestling. Really just want to smack that dog around because he's doing my bloody nut.
Why, you little... Why, you little...
I mean, I'd like... If I lose, like I said, I'm not exactly going to cry myself to sleep tonight. Go on, you son of a bitch.
You're so lame.
Come on. There we go. Vulnerability's helping. Got himself a bit of a heal. Son of a bitch. Come here. Stop running away, you little... Friggin' chihuahua. Doing my head in. Get down.
1, 2, 3.
That's a bit. Still bloody going. Right, one apiece. Here we go. I'm gonna beat your ass. Get off. Plus, it takes, when they land on your head, it takes away so much health. Oh my god, now. Stupid chihuahua. Right, now he's got the super speed, but I'm keeping an eye out for a big heal. How come I've lost so much health? And that can't all be the chihuahua. Ah, nice. Well, we're screwed. Now I get to do the runaway deal. Bit of Benny Hill music, because why not? Right, okay. I mean, I don't think I'm going to win this, but like I said, I'm not exactly going to cry myself to sleep.
Urge to kill rising.
Now he's going to fucking Benny Hill me. Full energy.
You little...
Come here, you fucking stupid dickhead.
You little... You little...
Wasted all of my vulnerability, you did.
You little...
Well, invulnerability, should I say. Right, stay down.
You little...
It's going to be another tight one, just like the first round, unless he unleashes the chihuahua. Come on. He's also... Oh, no, it's got the fucking chihuahua.
You little...
Shit. Fucking chihuahua. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not the end of the world. Oh, well. Lost the Bumblebee man. Try again? No. Well, that's the Simpsons wrestling for you. Horrible mess. Looks bloody horrible. It's just a button mashing mess, but, you know, I wasn't expecting much from it. I'd already heard now it was a terrible, terrible game. Is it the worst wrestling game that I've played on the channel so far, though? No. That actually still belongs to, what was it? Super Bowl Wrestling, WCW, and... Oh god, what was the other one that I played on the channel within the last 6 months? Hold on. Just want to quickly double check. Because there was one that I played recently and I was just like, this game sucks. God, what was it? You know what? I can't remember what it was. So, but yeah, just generally bad. Again, it's not the worst. I'm keeping that with. Oh, that was it. Backstage Assault. At least Backstage Assault was playable, somewhat. Everything else was. I mean, it's a bad game. It looks like crap, plays like crap, but it's still playable. This, in my opinion, it defies all rules about wrestling. Should literally be called the Simpsons Slap 'em Up. You know, just a terrible, terrible game. Yeah, don't know what else to say. Not the worst though. That's still Super Brawl Wrestling. Just saying. I don't know why it was just so bleh. I just didn't like it. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this episode of Main Event Wrestling, and I hope now you've enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did like it. Share the video as well, because more shares, more views, more that channel continues to grow. Subscribe to World-1 Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. Don't forget to check out all of the other content. You know now it's currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live. Finally, drop us a comment. Do you still like The Simpsons? Do you rewatch a lot of the old stuff on Disney Plus like I do? Do you think the series should have ended with the movie? You know, let's just have a chat about The Simpsons or Simpsons games in general. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you next time for some more 1, 2, 3 count main event wrestling. Take it easy, everyone.